Hey, so lists have started trickling in to me that are going to NashCon, which is in August, and in Ohio, if I remember correctly. I think it is. And this one, I've got two list reviews for today, but the first one here is one of the NashCon lists, and it's from Randy. Let's go. So, it's a British one. I think NashCon potentially is going to be the last hurrah for Gurkhas. Maybe we shall see what happens in version 3, but a lot of people are predicting that they'll be nerfed. I don't know, but we shall see. At a NashCon, they're allowed, and you can build some really good lists. You get 1250, so this is a 19 order list, and it's scary blighters for NashCon. There's a second lieutenant, inexperienced. Then 8-man Gurkha paratroopers, 2 of those. Yep. That's the way I build them. We have the free artillery observer. We have Up and Adam. There's an extra man for the artillery observer. Don't know it's needed, but if you have the points, yeah. And then medium mortar with a spotter. No more infantry sections. That's interesting. A sniper, a flamethrower team, so all the small teams, airborne recce jeep, twin MGs, a transport jeep, inexperienced, because why would you pay extra? And a Dhaka Steward. And the second platoon, so that's why he's got 2 platoons, another lieutenant, 2 more Gurkha Paras, Royal Canadians. Oh, wow, this list has it all, hasn't it? Another medium mortar with a spotter, boys anti-tank rifle. I don't think that's needed, but, nice to have. Another airborne recce jeep. I personally would have gone with cutting the boys and the airborne recce jeep and taking 2 motorcycles instead. Just me. A 30 CVT truck. Is that needed? Yeah, for the engineers. Yeah. And a Bofors AA truck. Wow, that's a heavy autocannon truck. It is very vulnerable because it's soft-skinned. But, Randy, this is a very, very nice build. It has a lot of the very meta right now things here at the end of version 2. It has the Gurkha Paras, it has the Gurkhas, it has Up and Adam, double medium mortars. Potentially one of those medium mortars should have been a 25-pounder, but it's little bits and things that I think would change. Is it necessary? No, definitely not. I also would have liked to have the engineers in a Bren carrier, but that's more expensive. So, yeah. Very nice platoon here. This is, at least in my opinion, what I would term a 4 list. This is a very good list that's going to do well. Is it going to win you tournaments? No, but we have seen that it will give you sort of a 12% increased chance of ending up in the top half. So, good luck, Randy, and may the list serve you well. Now, the second list that I'm going to talk about today is from, who was that from? Was it Jeff? Joseph. It's from Joseph. Joseph is playing an escalation league against some mates, and they have now gotten to the late war. He started out with French, which of course is a little bit of a problem if you're running like early war, then mid war, then late war, because the French not really massively participating. And one of his mates is running a Gurkha list, which that hurts, right? So he wants me to have a look at his French lists. There's both a very thematic one and one that's more to take the punches and see if there's anything we can do to improve his chances. So this is the first one, 1250 North African. This is the most thematic one, right? So he has a second lieutenant regular, One of the places that you can save points, and I know this is a thematic one, so you're not saving points here, but you could go and get yourself inexperienced lieutenants, right? Moroccan Gourmiers, these are very nice. They're tough fighter. So 7-man units, veterans, very, very nice. Gurkhas will typically try and stay away from charging these guys just because they're so like charging a tough fighter veterans. It's never going to go well, is it? And he has 3 of those, so that is always good. A cavalry section, also very, very nice. These are very mobile, 8 cavalry. They're veterans as well. So again, tough fighter. They can really take some punches. 2 of these. Wow. But they're very expensive. They're more expensive than the Gurkhas you're facing. But they are very useful. Cadet machine gun team, inexperienced, not very good. And very liable to get killed by a sniper. Medium mortar team, regular. Then you're buying it with a spotter, yes. So that is a good way to run it. Sniper team, yeah, you need that. An anti-tank rifle team, yes, because you haven't got anything else. That's the problem with French here. And then artillery, medium howitzer, and another medium howitzer. Because it's the free one and the regular one here. Nice. Double medium howitzers, I like it. Will it be enough? The HE, will it be enough? Could be, but only if you don't get in the way, right? Recently I was in Spain and I played against a Spanish player, Miguel, who had a French army with double howitzers, and he also had some Gourmiers and a lot of inexperienced dudes. And what he did wrong was he allowed my Gurkhas to approach. The howitzers never had direct fire at me because his infantry was in the way. So you need to be able to place those howitzers where you can directly shoot HE at the Gurkhas once they move. Wait for them to move though. So load HE, go on ambush, and then just wait for the Gurkhas to move. And as soon as they've moved, or like shoot them late turn, as soon as the Gurkhas have moved, boom, HE template straight to the face. That will stop the Gurkhas. That will definitely stop the Gurkhas. But it is a question of placing your units right. Armored car, a Lafley. Lafley is also good. That my opponent had one of those as well. I think you can take a Lafley with double machine guns, which I guess would also be very nice. A Char 1D. For me, I would go howitzer. The C, I think, is the one. Just because, I mean, it's an extra howitzer, and the howitzers, the HE is what's going to kill the Gurkhas. The light AT gun is not going to be massively useful for anything. So, yeah. Transports, berry-lays. Lots of berry-lays. They are really cool. However, in this list, you don't have anything that really needs to be transported. Best thing to put in a transport, especially an armored transport like this one that's close-topped, engineers. You don't have any engineers here, so you're putting your Gourmiers into the berry-lays. That is not a combo made in heaven. It doesn't really work well. You could also use them just as machine gun nests in your back line, but for that they are quite expensive. So, yeah. Let's see if his other version of the list, this is the one called Stubborn, and he calls it Stubborn because he has a lot of stubborn troops. I actually think that Tough Fighter is more of a deterrent for the Gurkhas than Stubborn is, so let's watch. 1250 again, Second Lieutenant, Officer, Regular, yeah, again you could save some points there. Cadet section, 12 men inexperienced. Stubborn, inexperienced. That's a weird combo, isn't it? I don't think these are very good. Gurkhas will just cut through these with the kukris very, very quickly. 2 sections, yeah. think you're sinking too much into those officer cadets. And a third, which of course means that you can get a free one, I think. Or is that just for infantry? Like regular infantry? And then Foreign Legion veterans, light machine guns, nope. Not worth it. These are more expensive than the Gurkhas at 114 points. And you only have 6 dudes, and the Gurkhas are going to run straight over you. So yeah, you're able to take quite a lot of punishment with these, but I quite prefer the Gourmets. I have to say that. Another one, and the cadet machine gun team. Again, I think you should not use these. They're not very good. -1 to hit, and you're still a team weapon, so any sniper will kill you. Medium mortar, that's always good with a spotter. Sniper team, yep. Heavy artillery, ooh, a heavy howitzer, nice. This is a little bit of an upgrade, I like it. A heavy howitzer that will really mess up any unit that approaches you. Even like if he's running like darker tanks, stewards and stuff, that will also, a heavy howitzer will stop that. Yeah, I like this combination of artillery here. Again, make sure that you're not walking in front of your own artillery. Most important point. An AMD Panhard, I like it. It's a light AT gun and a coaxial machine gun, so it's not like massively new, but it is an armored car that sort of has a little bit of extra punch compared to the Lafley. And then a Suma S35. No, I would not waste the points on that. Yeah, you have reinforced front armor, but that 9+, no. And a light AT gun is not going to do the job either. I go with the howitzer tanks. For France, you need to max out on howitzers. Barillet. Again, no engineers for the Barilets. I don't see the point of bringing these then. Right. Sorry, I had a lot of critiques. I think the best thing you could do here was a combination of the two. Like have the Gourmets and the Cav with your heavy howitzer, and then cut out the Barilets and get yourself another howitzer. I think that would be better if you're going to beat those damn Gurkhas. HE is the bane of all Gurkha things. Right. That was it for me today. I will see you in the next video. Cheers.